Now, I know that there are some of you that haven't had a chance to look up a lot of research because it took you a little bit longer to find that topic and that essential question that you were thinking about. And I also know that some of you have been working outside the classroom with Mrs. Kuntz and Mrs. Martin. So if you're at this stage like Kiana, she and I were talking about cheerleading and what she wanted us to know about cheerleading, she's going to have to do some research. But I bet you she can fill out part of her purpose statement, even if she doesn't have a lot of research completed. So I'm going to give you about 3 minutes to look at this on your own. Start filling it out. In 3 minutes, I'm going to stop you and I'm going to have someone share what they've gotten so far, and I'm even going to set the timer. Okay? You can get started. If you're in Miss Tandy's group, I will come to you today. For right now, you can be writing down what you're writing about. Okay? And I will be coming to you. So let's get started. You are writing about Shih Tzus. What is your essential question?
Shih Tzus a lot of care.
Okay, so what do you want your reader to know? Do they need a lot of care, Abby? Yes, so do you want your reader to know that Shih Tzus need what?
A lot of care and brushing.
In brushing, or do they need to be fed? Do they need to be taken outside? Do you need to walk them to exercise? Besides their long coats, you need to be brushing them, right? Okay, so do we just want to say, I want my reader to know that they need to be brushed? Or do we want to say, I want my reader to know that they need lots of care?
Shih Tzus have a lot of care.
Okay, then that's what you write. See, that's right there, part of your question. I want my reader to know that Shih Tzus need a lot of care. Okay? What's your essential question, Shayla? Because this is what we're working on. I know that you're in the group that gets pulled out a lot, so we still need to do research. But we have our essential question that we can focus this on. So what is your topic about? What is your topic about? Okay, so I am writing an informational piece about the Statue of Liberty. Now, if you're having problems spelling it, you probably have that book. You don't need anything. What's your essential question? So I'm writing an informational piece about running backs. I want my reader to know that. Does that make sense? I want my reader to know that I play running back. How can we make this? You want them to know how to be. So I want my reader to know that. Okay, I want my reader to know, and you know what, that might not need to be there. So if you don't need that word, just mark it out.
Cat should. S-H-O-U-D.
I make a D.
S-H-O-U-L-D. I spelled it wrong. Cat should stay. It's T-A.
I know you have lots
And why should they stay inside? It tells you right there. For his own safety.
Well, that's just the extra line, okay? If you needed more space. Who are you writing this article for? You want your family to read about a running back? Who do you think might want to read it? Why? Okay, so who are you writing it? My audience will be for just those two people that play football, or anybody that plays football? There you go. So who is your audience?
Anybody who plays football.
You gotta put. What's your essential question?
Know some facts about Maine.
Is that what you said there? I want my reader to know facts about Maine Coons.
I played.
But is that what you researched? What's your essential question again, Alex?
Know some facts about
But here you said you want them to know about the legend of Marie Antoinette. That's where they came from. They're in a legend. Is that really what you want to know, or do you want them to know a lot of things about Maine Coons?
a lot of things.
Is that what you said? Then you need to fix it. Okay? Now, I know you don't have an eraser. This is a sloppy copy, so you can just go like this. That's all right. It's all right. And just write it right here. I want my reader to know what?
Some facts about the Maine Coon.
Very good. Get that down. Get that down. Does anybody have one that they'd like to share? And if you have a book out because you finished, I'd rather you be looking over your graphic organizer with all your research. I love that you love to read, but the purpose here is to really know the research so that we can do other things. So if you have another book out, that's not what I want you reading right now. Can I use? Who wants me to use? Okay, let's all stop. Let's put our pencils down. And let's look at Ayana. Her job. Hers is up here. Okay? Ayana, what is your, I'm writing an informational piece about, what did you put?
How many ways animals can camouflage themselves?
Okay. I want my reader to know that.
Animals that can camouflage always do not have to camouflage when they are hiding from their prey or predator.
Okay. Up here you said you want them to know how they camouflage, but up here you say they don't always have to camouflage. So I know what you're talking about because we have been studying animals and how they camouflage. But if you hadn't been in this classroom and doing some studying science like we've been doing, would you understand that purpose statement? You think they would understand it? What do you mean by camouflage the way we talked about it in class? What did the anoles do to camouflage themselves?
To catch their prey. No.
Camouflage. What does camouflage mean? What do animals do when they camouflage? What did the anoles do when they were inside their terrariums?
Change colors.
They changed colors. Is that the only way to camouflage? This is Ionis. Is that the only way that you can camouflage yourself? No. And you learned that because what did you do? How did you know that?
I looked in my book.
Yeah, you got book. Do you have an article yet? Okay, so you've got research that says, you know what? We think camouflage means just to change colors, but there's a lot of different ways that animals camouflage themselves. Is that what your purpose statement's saying? Then what do we need to do?
Change it.
Go back and change it. Think about exactly what you're saying and pretend that your audience, who is your class and your teacher, we have a little bit of schema, but what if we didn't have that schema? Would that be clear? Anybody have another one they'd like to share? They'd like to share. All right. Miss Abby, what is your informational piece about?
Shih Tzus.
Exactly, Shih Tzus. What do you want your reader to know?
They need lots of care.
And who is going to be your audience? Who's reading this?
Our classmates and teachers.
And you know what? I am going to read yours because right now I have a Chihuahua, but I think Shih Tzus are so cute. One day I might want one. So your article is going to help me know how to take care of that dog if I get that. So that would be of interest to me. Very good, Abby. Very good. Does anybody have another one? Anybody have another one? I'm going to do one more. Look at all this that Jose has on here. All right, Jose. Go ahead and read it to us.
I am writing about Barack Obama and his life.
Okay. Keep going.
Barack Obama had a...
Wait a minute.
I want my reader to know that Barack Obama had a hard time in school, but when he grew up, his life got better.
What else is your purpose?
When he became the 44th president and the first African American to become the president of the United States.
And your audience?
My audience will be my classmates, my class member, my parents, whoever likes Barack Obama.
Good job. Thank you. His purpose, he's got 2 sentences for his purpose. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yes. What is it that you want us to know about Barack Obama?
That he had a hard time in school when he was younger, but when he got older, he got better.
Right. And that's pretty amazing to have a hard time when you're young and grow up to be the president of the United States. So he overcame a lot. So that's a good win. Who likes Barack Obama? This article will interest you then. Thank you, Jose. Here's what I need you to do. You're going to take about 5 minutes to speak with your elbow partner, okay? Your elbow partner's not here, Olivia. We'll take care of that. Your elbow partner. You may have some questions you may want to ask. Does this sound right? So you're just sharing. So take a couple minutes to share your purpose statements and see if they're clear and you understand them, okay? I'll set the timer for about 5 minutes.